Bruh.
Wow, I guess, yeah, did chat much. I know that, admittedly, the Zelda streams aren't going to get as much attention as Fire Emblem streams. Wow, yeah, it's really dead. One day chat will just be Audrey, Maki, Panda, Gumi, and Ufader. Well, two of those I doubt we'll ever see. Well, okay. Ufader, I don't think we'll ever see again. Audrey, a very, very, very slim chance of her returning, but at least still a chance. Monkey Panda and Gumi are actually like feasible to have, like all three of them to be in one chat. I could see that happening. In fact, I think it has happened. Now, it just being those three, I don't think it's ever happened. But I can at least see it happening. The other two, like mind you, we haven't seen Ufader since like halfway through Persona 4, and Audrey I don't think was here since like the finale of Shadow Dragon and Fates. So fair while back. So I honestly don't know. But I guess we just start the dungeon. I mean, I gave people enough of a warning. In fact, I even started a little bit late. Not really intentionally, but you'd think usually when I'm late, there's like half of chat already. Like half of my regulars are already there, but not this time apparently. Only women in chat. That'd be very strange. occurrence. That'd be very strange. That would be a very, very strange occurrence. If it happened naturally, I'm like, yeah, you could be like, haha, I'm in a time of all the men, but like for it to just occur naturally, that'd be really, really strange. Especially for it to happen to me, of all people. Especially for it to happen to me, of all people. And I mean, I haven't even seen Maki in a good while, honestly. Like in about a week or so. Let's see. Where's the stick? I know there's a stick around here somewhere. Where is... I swear there's supposed to be a stick. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because I mean, like, the first Wind Waker stream was quite active. It was quite active, so... Total Maki disappearance. Yeah. But, I mean, she tends to do that from time to time. Speaking of women replacing chat, and here we got one in her natural habitat. But I'm kind of surprised we don't have, like, the belt here, or I'm being sexually replaced. Unfortunately, the fate of all of us. How is the sound? Like, is it too quiet or what? But how? Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't even understand how I have 3 female viewers, to be honest. I'm not even sure how that works. So, like, yeah, I don't really know how that would work, but I don't know how we even got here, to be honest. They fell into that fire. Well, I guess not fire, but lava. Fun fact, this bridge can fall. But we're not gonna actually do that right now, because that's counterproductive. Yeah, you can actually break bridges in Wind Waker. I don't know why they never had it return. Like I said, Wind Waker has a lot of weird things you can do that just never return in any other Zelda game. Back in high school, my language arts class had 3 dudes and like 20 women. So when the top of discrimination against women across history came up, men all shut up because the women. Yeah, they're just too outnumbered in that one. Just too outnumbered there. Yeah, it is dumb. It is dumb, Kamaru. Unfortunately, at my work, they have music that plays, and one of them is the biggest example of what you're talking about. Like, there's no actual music to it. It's just really annoying beats. Alright, let's go grab the chest. Like, how does anyone unironically enjoy this sort of quote-unquote music? You have to silence them by telling them it's racist to not like it. If telling someone it's racist to not like music, to like a certain type of music, maybe you should just make good music. If you're to hide disliking it as racism, then maybe you should just make good music. You should just make better music. How did you even hit me from that? couldn't even do anything about that. So you can collect Choo Choo Jelly. Definitely didn't have a class where I was the only girl in the class once. I bet you it was like programming or something like that. I bet you. I 100% bet you. Imagine getting smacked into a pot. That must hurt, to be honest. Getting thrown into hardened clay. It was? Wow, how'd I know? To be fair, that's not like the only class that'd be like that in, but like for example, when I was in geology, when I was in geology, specifically like in mineralogy, there were, I mean, it was a small class to begin with, but there were like only 3 or 4 women. Everyone else was a guy. Thanks to being a minority, that card wasn't used against me until Venezuelans arrived. That's kind of strange. I could never imagine that. Sounds like noise most of the time to me. And you know what? I don't understand. What's the difference between rap and hip-hop anyway? They just sound the same. It sounds like... I have a crack theory, to this day, that the only reason they call hip-hop something else is just that people... doesn't have the same negative connotation as rap did. Did you actually get in, or... Yeah, I mean, it's a tough time, I would say. Trying to get in. Not that I'm trying to get in, I'm not. Since I don't care enough about Tellius. Do you see that? Okay, well that's one way to start things off. And I only lost half a heart. Meanwhile, in Breath of the Wild, you'd be dead like 5 times over from that. For the hardened sim, you become either the Jagan or the final boss. No, Chimera is the final boss. Chimera is the final boss. Had to come up with hip hop because rap didn't sound gay enough. Like, I'm genuinely convinced that they're not at all different, and it's just rap had a negative connotation. So like, well, we gotta go and repackage it as something else. Like, I'm convinced they just had to repackage it as something else. It's not any different. A high mount recharge by race. A high mount? What do you mean? Bro has a horse or something all of a sudden? There we go. Toronio replacement. I mean, I tried to make it as a pre-promote in the FE8 CMU, and then I got freaking I got Owen. You know, the exact opposite of a Jagan or pre-promote. Oh, you mean a hill, okay. Bro just walked on a hill and became racist. I mean, I think you never really lost your racism, Kamaru. Yeah, get out of here. So this is a bit of a difference from the original Zelda 3D formula, where instead of going to the forest dungeon, you go to a fire dungeon as the first dungeon. I think it's like the only 3D Zelda that does that. Which is kind of weird, they always do the elemental thing first. Well, I guess in Majora's Mask case, it just... I'm probably gonna get blown off, aren't I? No, I didn't. Okay. It was getting flabby. What was getting flabby? Oh, the pattern? Well, maybe you will. I mean, there's like 70 characters in that game, so there's at least a chance. There's at least a chance. You gotta there's a lot of opportunities you have. Remember, Radiant Dawn does have the biggest cast ever in any Fire Emblem game, I think. Yeah, I think you mentioned you were interested in watching me play this just because you like the art style of it. Your racism was getting flabby. It didn't really seem like it. I don't really see how Kameru's racism, of all people, will be getting flabby. Now, there is someone I know whose racism has been getting flabby. But it wouldn't be you. New Geastery as the bigger cat. Really? It does? Well, I guess Panda could probably confirm that because that's kind of her thing. Have you seen any filthy, thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, so in other words, make a bait post, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Do you know rats commit 50% of the crimes? Yeah, that's actually bait. It's actually not rats. It's something else. Hey, Cross. Get a treasure map, I suppose. Go back to Main Street. He's still going? Is he still going? Maybe that's where all my viewers are. my chat's been a little bit dead lately. Like today, I mean, not like the last few days, but. And I was wondering, like, what. Like, half them, I don't know where they are. And maybe they are watching the Telia stream, I don't know. I thought you said you weren't in it. Couldn't see you in chat. Was Mango sodomized by a mango? No, come here, we're asking the real questions. Come here, we're asking the real questions. You got 9 viewers now? Doesn't really feel like it. Oh, hey, Solo. I won't make it today. Okay. That's fine. I meant in the game. Yeah. Birds are kind of annoying, not gonna lie. For once, Panda might be right. We should probably kill these birds. Lurkers, I'm racist, but I don't bite. Lurkers, I'm racist, but I don't bite. That'll get them out of hiding. Imagine showing up for the first time, and the mod says, I'm racist, but I don't bite. Hey, Inkling. There we go. I was trying to get some people here. Surprised Belt isn't here yet, though. Maybe he's busy or something. Alright, there we go. So these things are like goodie, I don't know how to describe them. They're like goodie chess, goodie bowl things. I don't know. Later in the game, they'll give you other stuff like ammunition and stuff, but since we don't have any ammunition weapons, it just gives us rupees, which is kind of lame. They can also give you hearts, but I guess in this case it doesn't want to do that. Am I missing anything? Yeah, it looks like there's a chest. To con into getting Benny, probably. He found a new person to troll. Half my chat probably trying to get units in there. Alright, there we go. We lift that up. Wait, isn't this where we just were? Wait. Yeah, it is. What the heck? This is just where we were. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, we need to light this up. I was thinking there was some little puzzle or something here. There was something we needed to do. Oh, what's this room? Oh, this room. Oh, this is a little bit later in the dungeon, but I guess not. Oh, never mind. I think this one's different. Honestly, this is kind of a longish first dungeon. People say that the Wind Waker dungeons are short. I kind of disagree. Compared to like the other 3D Zelda games, I think these are actually kind of long. I mean, like, Great Decatry, I probably ought to beaten by now. Gotta love the Ryu sound effect from Ocarina of Time. I think most of them are actually Ryu sound effects in Twilight Princess. You! Who put you in a pot? When I played this game, I was a bit surprised the first dungeon was fine. Yeah, that's what I was making the point of. A lot of 3D Zeldas will have you start in like a forest-themed dungeon. This one doesn't. You. Oh, hey, there she is. I was like, wait, what happened to Proctor? She was here. She was the very first person here, but fell asleep. Oh, okay, I see. Collect his butterfly that he leaves behind. He doesn't leave behind any blood. He leaves behind butterflies. It was like, you! Yeah! You! It's incredible how the 2D textures are more telling of its age than anything. Kudos to the art direction. And here's something we can do. Check this out. It just gives a free joy pendant. Because I'm sure that's just what pots usually yield is joy pendants. No, I think I killed the Boko in the pot. And it just coughs out a joy pendant. I think there's a chest we can get, but I think it's just a treasure chart, so I don't really care about it. So I'm just gonna skip that. We don't really need it. I usually skip treasure charts because I don't 100% this game anyway. What's up? Not much. I'm just playing the first dungeon in the game. Oh, I don't like these guys. This guy's gonna suck. Hey, you, wake up. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like this room. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I think I remember what I need to do now. It's been a while since I played this, so I remember now. Are you... Okay, no, I think I remember now what I need to do. Can you go home? These guys suck. Buck broke my feet by walking on a hill for... yeah, she would be interested in your feet. She's interested in everyone's feet. She specializes in people's feet. She specializes in footology or something. I don't know. Okay, we must be getting near the mini-boss. Because I remember this room being fairly close to the mini-boss. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Wait, really? I was like, why else would you be adding her specifically? I guess because she was saying what's up. Well, yeah, but she is the foot inspector, so... Local foot inspector. Regardless as much she may try to deny it, she is the foot inspector. Speaking of get well soon, I think this dragon's got a bad case of hemorrhoids or something. Okay. No more messing around. Can you stop hitting me? Time to kill a local dragon god, indeed. Let's go collect the joy pendant. Wake up. Funny moblin death sounded bad. Yeah, we're about to fight our first moblins. Spoiler alert. Well, just one of them. Send her my tan feet. She probably would like that. She probably wants that. I hate when he does a little poke thing. I hate when... Okay, you know what? Screw this. Why does he do the weird push thing? Wow, I suck at the timing on this. You know what? Screw you, man. I could have done that a lot better. I could have done that much better. Could have done that way better. Oh yeah, remember the duck girl? Yeah, we're trying to rescue her now. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Valu's tail. That's why he's so angry. What things? The Great Valu's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's gotta be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We gotta do something, now, before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Ritu used before we evolved wings. You get actually a pretty cool item. The grappling hook. Which has to be one of the coolest things in real life too. Because, I mean... Yeah, remember, so as a kid I was like, wait, grappling hooks aren't real? I was like, dang, that's sick. Grappling hooks are actually real. Although they don't work quite as cool as they do in Zelda. Huh? Man, chat's really dead now. Okay, let's go. Alright, there we go. I think the only other game the grappling hook is in Phantom Hourglass. Seems everyone gets bored of the subject isn't about race or women. Yeah, I guess so. Welcome to my chat. Yeah, I don't know. What is chat today? I must kill you. Get out. I'm just actually watching the gameplay for once. Oh yeah, I guess because you're not familiar with it. That's probably true. But it doesn't really explain why the rest of chat is dead. That felt brutal. How? I was just saying that you haven't played this game. I didn't mean it as any sort of mocking thing, to be honest. Wow, I'm getting joy pendants all the time. I'm looking back to chill shiny hunting. Okay. Actually, I kind of had a question for you. Have you ever got a shiny in Safari Zone? Because I have. Once I was looking for a lucky egg on a Chansey, and I found a shiny Venomoth. Unfortunately, it got away. And develop your heart. I thought, if anything, I was about to go for the Marth crit quote. I must end you! I kind of got that sort of feel from that. For me, that was just me. I don't know. Wait, isn't this where we were? Brutal how you attack go at the border on the bridge to the lava. Yeah, you will not survive. I will knock you into the lava. See, that's what I like about Wind Waker. You can do stuff like this. Like that. I just did it again. You can also break bridges to kill enemies. It's kind of fun. Wind Waker has really kind of goofy things you can do. So tired. What do you do? Well, that didn't work. Trying to cut it all at once, but of course I screw it up somehow. That fell very fast. I'm just saying. Alright, let's see what we got here. What is over here? Always low when it wraps around like 3 times. It's always very satisfying. I don't know why exactly. And I can jump backwards. Alright, what's over here? Oh yeah, this... I remember as a kid, this always tricked me up. When are you not tired at this time? I mean, yeah, she does live in... She does live in a different time zone. A very different one. N-word fatigue is? Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm not sure what they mean. Making funny jokes with check and re-liven them things up, you know. You know who we need for this? Well, I'm surprised. We have the 2 chaotic women in chat and somehow it's still dead. We need the belt, I think. I think that's what we need. How are you tired all the time, though? Or most of the time. Maybe you don't get enough sleep? I don't know. Hey, you. Hey, you! There we go. Oh, right, I don't know what I need to do. Hey, you! Get over here. Why is there AI like this? They just ignore you half the time. They're just like women. Put him right there. Functions as a block. The big key. You know, is it just me, or has the Zelda games calling it the big key bother anyone else? I just call it the boss key. I only call it the boss key in the Spirit Tracks. Want to hear the story of how my school banned the word female? Yes, actually I do. I think I know where it's gonna go. I think I know how it's gonna go, but I'm curious. I'm curious. I'll take the gamble on that. Oh, now the bats are on fire. Wow, we're getting really daring today, aren't we? I'm not sure why on your way back they turn on, why they catch on fire, but whatever. I don't think anyone ever calls it the big key, because it's a dumb name. Like, everyone knows the boss key. Everyone knows. I don't know why they decided to call it the big key. 9% of the time, it isn't even bigger than the normal keys. Like I said, I think in Spirit Tracks or something, they actually call it the boss key, which is, like, finally, a Zelda game that actually calls it by its proper name. You must die. Can you just... I swear the AI in this game is really, really, really passive at times. So just go fly in your face and not do anything for several seconds. Oh, never mind, that's just gonna burn up. Well, we need to go back then. Just been in this place before. Well, there's a reason for that. There is a reason for that. Also, how do pots of water exist in a volcano? I do want to know that one. That does not make any sense to me. You'd think it would all just evaporate. They ban females? Yes. As we should do. But then again, that'd probably just kill my chat if I did that. So maybe I shouldn't do it. Underwater volcano. It looks pretty above water to me, to be honest. I mean, we're we're above the clouds, right? Well, not those clouds, but I mean, like, you can't even see the surface now. I mean, look, that's where the ring thing that was above the island was. We're way above it. We are well above it. Basically, some of the boys were using the word female in an insulting way. The teacher decided to ban the word. Every guy was forced to say lady instead. Well, that sucks. Lady just sounds better, but there's some women that you do not want to call lady. There's some women you do not want to refer as a lady. Lady is like what you refer to like a woman that you like. You wouldn't want to refer to that as like some sort of slob woman or something like that. Well, I think it's about boss time. What say you? Oh, what's in this? I really wish this cough would go away, to be honest. I've had it for like a week and a half, jeez. For posh reason, or if you like them. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. So if it's a woman you don't like, then you should just call them woman. Woman, I want a sandwich. Based. For what it's worth, water is a substance that makes you take a lot of energy to heat up and boil, so maybe there could be some liquid water inside a volcano, but it'd be very hot. Yeah, I think I remember hearing somewhere that, like, the core of Neptune or something like that has boiling water or something. Something like that. Rapids, but that's for a different reason. Yeah, I'm not sure what that reason is, but, just because I don't want to accidentally use a ferry. Are indeed nasty. How so? You're gonna have to... You can't throw this sort of lore out here, come here, and then not elaborate. That's not how you treat a lady. You don't behave like one. That's pretty base, not gonna lie. Sounds like something I should say. Master, not Mr. Under 18. Master Mosley. Well, I know that's not your actual name, but still. I hate this thing. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I actually didn't know what this thing's weakness was. Well, I mean, at this point, it's kind of obvious. Oh, he's gonna use Hyper Beam. Rabbis? Yeah, Khmer would probably ban that. Khmer would ban rabbis. You can't mention rabbis around him. Okay, maybe I have actually forgotten how to play this fight. Ow. I don't understand why I can't hit the stupid thing. This is his weakness. Can I not hit his eye? I genuinely cannot hit the stupid thing. Ban them for being Jewish. That is what Khmer would do. Priest or rabbi, if you had to pick. Look above it. Not at this point. I mean, I know what you mean, but at this point in the fight, you're not actually supposed to. Well, I guess, you know what? Fine, if I can't hit him. Telling anecdote, my brother went to a female gynecologist who was also a foreigner. Also, she was shocked. Started STD ridden the women are. Well, that's just bad for any woman. Yeah, true. I agree. Okay, so I made the same mistake I did as a kid, then. It is pretty cool, isn't it? What can I ever enter during a normal conversation? Well, because you're looking at this channel, you're expecting a normal conversation in this channel. And those just don't exist. Crack pipe of the wild? What? Uh-oh. That guy ain't gonna be happy. Can you actually hit things? Bro, can you actually hit things? There we go. Why she likes priests? She does. Wait, you don't know why she likes priests? She did actually have a story for that. There we go. This honestly looks really great. It's fun. It is pretty fun. Wait, does he actually not know? Because she actually has said. Become the windbreaker? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Now chat should be pretty lively. Because they don't fight back. Yeah, that's what she likes, priests. They don't fight back. Does he know? I don't think he knows. Surprisingly. Yeah, the game's victory music is pretty nice. You do not know. Camaro, should we let her say, or should we give him the censored version? Confession booth seat. Yeah, I don't know if we should elaborate or not. I mean, I thought Moss was there at the time. Let her say it? Okay. You have permission. You have permission, Panda. But just this one time. I'm scared. What did she actually do? What did she actually do there? Oh yeah, I guess you weren't there at the time too. Okay, fine. You know what? Panda, I give you permission to say it. I give you permission to say it. Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? Well, where do you get this ball? I heard everything from Medley. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. It's pretty down bad. It's pretty down bad. I hope that can be like you someday. You will, Kamali. I just know it, right? Clearing mind does not equal anime. You always had that ball. Oh yeah, I guess you did. That's true. So something here. I want you to take this. The anime of what? Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. So we get Din's Pearl. He always pondered his Orbia. The great Valu is grateful to you. Which anime? Wait, what anime? Bro's speaking in Greek. Use the wind god's wind? That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if he's talking about... has anything to do with the wind god's shrine that's through the tunnel. Oh, I almost forgot. The Great Valu also names you, Sultan, a true hero. The holy atmosphere gave me unholy thoughts, and the convention booth seat needed to be cleaned. Yeah, she was actually more direct when she said it last time, and it was, yeah, a little too much. I guess she actually did a pretty good job this time. What were those thoughts? What if... Camaro, I thought you of all people would be able to figure that out. The Great Valu also names you a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, you truly are a hero. Don't make her elaborate. Yeah, do we really need this? Well, I'm gonna go visit Valu. I'll come and see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever. I actually can't tell which one of them is saying that. I assume Kamali was, so I gave him the wrong voice. Hey, Prince Kamali! Thanks so much. See you again someday. You fool, why would you ask that? I don't know which one of you actually know about it, and which ones don't. I believe Chimera wasn't there at the time, and I guess Mosley wasn't. Proctor definitely wasn't, since this is before her time. I don't know if Gerudo King was here at the time. I know Belt was. It seemed that Ganon sent those monsters through this place. What that would mean. There is no time to lose. We must depart at once for the place where the next pearl sleeps. We sail to the south. Maybe Panda has bad bladder control. No, that's you. That's you. That's you, Proctor. Are we finally at 4 hearts after 9 streams? Yeah, after 9 streams, finally. Last message. What? Did I miss it? The last message was confession booth seat. Oh, the holy atmosphere. I read the holy atmosphere thing. Unless you're yeah, no, that's literally the last message of yours. I probably was there, but was probably making a meme or something. Feeling of taboo. Was it a Catholic church with tons of statues and holy full body reliefs? Was it an oppressive atmosphere or what? What do you mean, me? I mean, you've given me reason to believe that. Oh, I can't jump in the boat because I don't have the wind in the right direction. What stream did she speak of this? It was in the what was it? The 3 Houses stream. One of the 3 Houses streams. We must go south. Why is Khmer so invested in the details? Yeah, Khmer, why are you so invested? You, of all people, a guy who has a girlfriend, wants to know about the sexual preferences of a woman who's barely legal. I mean, like, why you of all people? Like, you have no reason to be interested in that. You must know all. Who's that down bad at 15? Not me. Not me. I don't even think I knew what down bad was when I was 15. He's descending into degeneracy. Alright, I guess we're sailing to the next island. It literally is for the science. Sure, it's for the science, alright. Cute isn't the word to describe any old person with. Do you see it now? The priest was cute, I was 15. Okay, there we go. It's down bad, but not that down bad. Well, her original description of it was a lot more down bad. I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you got there, but it looks to me like it's pretty much got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart, if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you got a small problem. You got a problem, and you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. It makes you look like you gotta be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island, so open up your sea chart and make it snappy. I've never heard the phrase science has gone too far. What's wrong with being barely legal? Well, it's not the fact that you're barely legal, but it's the fact that some guy who's a good few years older than you is... Well, it's not even that in this case, because he's only, what, like 3 or 4 years older? But, I mean, he also is already taken, so, like, why is he interested? Are we cooking the fish? We're gonna cook the fish. Or maybe we're gonna let the fish cook, I don't know. It's a peculiar cave toward the backside of this here Dragon Roost Island. Yeah, real peculiar, but I doubt you'll ever get there to see it, small fry. Unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is. Because you won't be getting there otherwise. That's all I can teach you, small fry. But I'll do this for you. Since I'm feeling so generous, I'll send word to all my brethren living near the islands of the Great Sea. Good bunch of fish. If you see a fish leaping out of the water when you sail near an island, sail up to it and spread bait out on the water's surface. Trust me, this is good advice, Fry. I'm not interested in her. I literally just wanted to know. I mean, I get the curiosity of what she did, but then, like, you ask for more. Like, Mosley also didn't know, but he was like, okay, that's enough. You know, he was like, okay, we don't need to know more. And then you're like, no, I need to know more. I don't have a story for why I found goth girls pretty... I don't understand the appeal of goth women. I don't get it. But being modest for your sake. Yeah, exactly. She watered it down for you. See, you're definitely going to need a reliable sea chart to help you search for things out at sea. I can't emphasize that enough, Fry. You need a well-drawn chart. If you don't get a chart for every island you come across, it must be a bigger hassle for you later on. Now don't say I didn't do anything for you, Fry. It was simple. Why is always more interesting? Well, yeah, but there's things that you probably shouldn't ask the why to. There's things, Chimera, that you probably shouldn't ask the why to. Oi there! Oi, you there! You kingly red lion guy! That's it! I've repaid my debt. I'm done. You take care of the rest. To be honest, I don't know 100% the concept of the panda lore style. It's probably for the better you don't. It's probably for the better. Just hearing, like, I had down bad thoughts at a confession. I didn't need the innuendo at the end. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing about Panda. She gives you the extra detail you really didn't need. Like I said, I mean, both her and Proctor kind of do that. It's just, like I've said, Proctor's is just, it's not really of a down bad sort of thing. It's just a, well, I didn't think you'd actually give me, I don't think you'd actually tell people that. Putting the sail in and out faster. I've heard it does slightly speed you up. About the horrors of the unknown becoming known. Well, Chimera didn't know about that. Because you can actually notice a bit of a subtle difference. If you put the sail back out, you see it, like, it jumps a little bit. You'll notice the ship jumps a little bit. So about unnecessary things that go wild. Yeah, it kind of is. You can always steal a joy pendant from these guys. Bokos you can always steal from. Well, you can steal from pretty much any enemy, but Bokos especially. How much you delve into certain things. Some knowledge has a way of driving people mad. He's not wrong. Marmalade horrors. I don't know what that is. Trusting that God is anywhere near Panda? That's, Oh yeah, she doesn't even think there's a God. Despite, you know, I don't know, man. I think your instance with the blind boy probably is evident to one, but I guess it's a talk for a different time. It's gonna turn me Catholic or something. Well, that's ironic, because I'm not even Christian. Yeah, these things are not really as scary as they look. They look kind of scary, they're not really. They look pretty nasty, but they're not. Britain must return now. No. Not if I have something to say about it. It's my favorite Jehovah's Witness. I thought Jehovah's Witnesses were just a branch of Christianity. Or am I wrong? I just know that no one likes them. I don't actually know what they count as. My favorite Maoist? Mosley is their favorite Maoist. Just having a joke, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chimera tried to convert me. I mean, he hasn't tried converting me, so I think you should be fine. If he hasn't tried converting me, I think you guys should be fine. Reconquista 2.0, the whole of Europe edition is about to start. If you can get those birth rates actually up. If you can actually get those birth rates up. Unironically, Chimera, I don't think I've ever actually met a practicing British Christian. The only religious practitioners I've met from the British Isles are actually Muslims. Like, genuinely. Jehovah's Witnesses is a group of very strange people who believe some similar things, but we have vastly wrong opinions about certain things in the Bible. I think Jesus was black. Zedong? Zedong. Yes, his name is Zedong. Let's kill the rats. I'm Dimitri. We shall go rat hunting. The first what? I don't even know what they're talking about. Hey, he killed a rat. Let's go. Dimitri be pleased. What? I can't collect the rupee. I literally could not collect the rupee. You guys saw that, right? The rupee just slid and then I couldn't actually reach it. The first door salesman of Christianity. What? There's just a free bottle here? Okay. We'll claim there's an evil leader named Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I know my wallet is filled. I know. I know. You're either being converted to communism or Christianity. That doesn't make any sense. There's no communists in chat. And he used to bully me, so... So the gloves are off. Putting on a priest robe for reasons. The only reason you should be putting a priest robe on is because he becomes a member of the cloth. Zambomi is a commie? Oh yeah, that's true. But he's never even here. He's never even here, so does that really count? I would not like to hear about your fantasies with the blind boy. Yeah, we don't really need that. Well, yeah, but you wouldn't be doing it for panda pleasing. Yeah, he's gonna LARP as a priest exterminating a demon from you. It's almost pin-worthy, to be honest. Almost. Almost. Panda could probably use an exorcism, though. The Blood was giving up all earthly possessions to become a monk and take a vow of celibacy. I think he already lost that, though. What type of demon? Some sort of sexual demon of some sort. I just want to drown people? I don't think that's what happens by becoming a free Palestine. People should be celebrating that they get the 52nd state of the land of the free. They're making it a 52nd state. I know the 51st one would be Canada, but... Why is it raining so hard, man? What are we in, Brazil or something? I hope to God we're not in Brazil. We do not want to be in Brazil. But drown people. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. Oh no, it's actually all jungly. It actually is Brazil. Oh my God. Stop killing birds, Panda. As the leader of the U.S., I want Guam back. He's gonna retake Guam. We already have Guam, though. It's just not a state. Time for trees. This is actually kind of a lame second area, to be honest. The first area was pretty nice, but... I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this sacred, most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution. Took a weak one and drowned it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Panda? Bad Panda. Don't do that. To my son Superior. Thank you so much for looking after my boy. This isn't much, but I hope you'll accept it all the same. I politely request your continued kindness toward my son. Okay, I read that like a man, but... Name is Kashiko? Baito? They really named the part-timer guy Baito? Really? You named the part-time guy Baito. Okay. Alright. Wow. As a kid, I didn't get the joke, but as an adult, I do. Housewife or house husband? What? What are we talking about? Peltopolis? I prefer that. What kind of stupid name is Guam, man? Bird should peck you into submission based. Birdville has a skill. You probably would. You probably would. You'd just be an archer. I don't get the funny. Chimera would get it. Chimera would get it. I know Chimera gets it. I know Chimera gets it. House? What are we talking about? What houses? Who's the Arbeit? Japanese like the Germans too. So pretty much for those who don't get it, Baito is literally the Japanese word for part-time, like part-time job or part-time work. So the joke is that the part-timer guy is literally just called part-timer or part-time job, which is really, really. It's like if I named a character in a game, like a pizza delivery guy, delivery or something like that, or delivery or something silly like that. I get from what Baito in Japan is from. Well, yeah, I know you do. Do they fight 3 geese or a sentient bike? Sentient bike. Just because it's sentient doesn't mean it's smart. And I don't want to kill birds, because I'm not Panda. Yeah, real creative, exactly. I mean, you could also make the argument, Garnet, you could also make the argument all those Hispanics that named their kid Jesus can't even pronounce his name properly. Deliveringo. But it's like I'm bouncing it back because it's like it's just like, yeah, Hispanics do that a lot. So I mean, Del Ivory, Del Ivory. You do liver? Do you do liver? It's not common, not dominant at all. Maybe it's not that common, but like it's still like if you make fun of us for naming our sons Muhammad, well, you guys do the same thing. You guys do the same thing. Although I agree, we probably do it too much. Must all die. Why not this sexual like you? No, I don't think that's borderline personality disorder. I don't think that's part of that. I mean, I'm not saying you don't have it. I'm not saying you don't have it, but I don't think that's part of it. Don't pin other things under that. Not this tree again, yeah. Do you need to censor sexual? I guess so.
I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly I felt a longing for age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of the Forest Haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures.
What's that? It's a name. Panda needs a... She needs some sort of holy book. She needs something. I'll name my firstborn Judas and he'll tell everyone to do the Ignatius paralogue. She needs something, yeah, she needs something. And not what she thinks she needs. She's gonna say she thinks she needs a priest or something like that. Give her a nun so that she won't start developing thirst over the nun. Would make it worse? Yeah, because it involved priests. Premarital is bad. This is true. It is.
Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? So it is true.
Should probably start saving for the nun. No, I don't think so.
Then you to come here because you have the need of the Pearl of the Goddess? I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children in the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourselves.
Uh-oh, Koroks, we gotta kill them all, guys. What do you call yourself? These are... Oh, wait, are they... Is it the tree? Okay.
These are the Koroks, the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms. But when they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes.
I would gaslight the nun to date some. Oh no, you're gonna try to spread. You're gonna try to spread the horny virus over to them.
Now they fear people, but to me they will be my cherished little children.
Paint dry is more fun than that. More fun than what? More fun than wait. What are we? Huh? I'm not sure what's so boring. Inspired from Studio Ghibli. They might have been. I don't know. The panda virus is real. We need to prevent it from spreading to the other women in chat. We need to make sure it doesn't happen.
As it happens, you have come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold but once a year. It is about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, ill fate could befall us. So let it begin. Are you ready, my children?
We are not. Oh, great Deku Tree, something terrible has happened. It is Makar. Makar!
What is the matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late.
No, it is not that. Oh, great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods.
What? The Forbidden Woods?
I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew about the woods, and as he drew close to it...
Foolish little Makar. Have you heard of this? The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hollowed islands of our Forest Haven. Those woods, the whole region, is a vile place that is home to evil beasts.
They don't exist. They can't exist. I think they exist. I don't know. I've not really met any.
I know, it seems they have taken a child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I deem.
Flew too close to the tower? He flew too close to the tower? You should have flew into the tower. Oh, wait, you did. A second Makar has hit the tower? The Deku Tree isn't dead? Yeah, so this is actually the sprout from Ocarina of Time. It grew into an adult by the time of Ocarina of Time, so now the Deku Tree sprout is the Wind Waker Deku Tree.
A king of red lions likely expects great deeds of you. It is why he brought you here. I am sorry to ask this of you, but can you go rescue young Makar for me?
But great Deku Tree, people cannot fly through the air.
Oh yes, thank you, child. You are right. It's not possible to do those woods through the sea, is it? I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children. Yet, I think we may still be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall bestow upon you and fly to the sky.
Might proc a miracle. It gives you the skill miracle.
Forgive me, but could you climb up to my crown and get the leaf from up there?
Well, that was a lot of dialogue for a Zelda game. Alright. Does this remind you of something, Kameru? From a previous Zelda game? I would imagine it would. Not exactly, but close enough. Tree Diddy. Tree Diddy. Do not infect people? I mean, whoever your kid's gonna be would. Would be infected by it, I mean to say. Oh, dang. That sucks. What about him? You watched that? Too lazy to give us an item. Still wants us to go get it. Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm too lazy. Bro is just Hilda if Hilda was made into a tree. Hilda has been tree maxing, I see. Indeed, you are female. Yes! Didn't die from that drop. This isn't Breath of the Wild. Okay, well, if we had any doubts you're a woman, then all those doubts should be gone. You're watching cringe anime memes, so that's proof that she's a woman. That is full proof she's a woman. And we get a leaf. That's it. I get a freaking leaf. I just get a leaf. That's literally it. The tree owns slaves? Yeah, the Koroks are his slaves. Swordsman, over here! Please, you must fly from over there to here using your Deku Leaf. I need to call it fake and gay. Where's the full episodes? Yeah, I think the problem I have is that it's literally just well, yeah, it has like the most boring possible ending. Like I actually have only seen a little bit of it, like the first 2 seasons, but I was like, you know, maybe one of these days I'll get back to it, but then they just gave him like the most boring loser of an ending possible, and I'm just like, well, why would I want to watch that? The worst thing this game did is introduce Koroks. Yeah, exactly. It's true though. It's the biggest mistake Wind Waker made is introducing Koroks. A leaf, yes. This game was totally not made by Canadians. What's the ending? He pretty much just ends up being a cuck. Like, I don't know exactly, but like, he just kind of ends up being a cuck and this overworked guy that has, like, it's just kind of disappointing. Play Fire Emblem games. Do most women do that? I mean, yeah, most women do not do that. This is true. Most women do not. We have like the 10% of women that actually do play Fire Emblem in this chat. Well, I mean, one of them isn't here right now, but I would say Panda's definitely the only woman who hacks Fire Emblem games, because the other ones are trannies, so it's the only actual woman that hacks Fire Emblem games. Does he not impregnate countless women? Who? Add any new enemy species? It adds in a few older enemies from like other games, but not really. Okay, I'm gonna screw this up, aren't I? Maybe not. Heck, proper games like Mario 64. So Fire Emblem games aren't proper games? This confuses me even more why Proctor still watches me. I don't know, is there any game I've actually streamed so far that she's actually played? People refusing to accept that it was... Okay, we need the wind to be in a different direction. Alright. Stalfos is still as Alphos. I mean, you're not wrong. Three Houses beginning. Oh yeah, you've played a little of Three Houses. That's the only game that we actually have both played. Wow. Wow. They barely give you the magic to take that. Wow, we might just be doing 2 dungeons today, guys. Okay, bro just made a metallic clang with a piece of leaves. How strong should Weapon Triangle be? I like Weapon Triangle being fairly potent. 99, yes, 99. Whatever that means. Oh, and I gotta give FE4 credit where credit's due. FE4 has pretty effective Weapon Triangle, and I like that. I think Faith does too. And a lot of hit. A lot of hit and a fair bit of avoid, I think. Non-existent unless it's FE4. But FE4 is where it says most potent, so I don't understand Chimera's take. Idle Master sounds very Gunner-y. Just use swords, I know, right? Just use swords. FE6 players be like. See, this dungeon kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Anyone else like this dungeon? I don't really like it. Well, I know a lot of you are like, I've never played this game. I mean, for those of you who have played this game, what do you think about this dungeon? I personally think it sucks, but I don't know. Like, I think Gerudo King is watching, and I know he's played this game before. Gerudo King, what's your opinion on this dungeon? I don't really like it, personally. So yeah, instead of doing the forest dungeon first, you do it second. Like, I think the first dungeon is better than this dungeon. You know what we should do? Panda should release the ROM hack whenever she's done, and I should play it on stream. Then anytime I have issues with it, I can just say woman balancing. Will you play Pokemon games? Which ones? Which ones do you want me to play? Can't make any promises, but I might. I mean, I did play Pokemon Conquest. I did play it. Bruh. The DS ones? Huh, I mean, I wouldn't mind playing Platinum or something. Wouldn't mind it. Black and White. I don't really like Black and White, actually. I know it's a bit of a hot take, but I don't really like Black and White. Black and White 2, maybe. I could see myself maybe playing Black and White 2, but Black and White 1, nah. It sounds like woman balancing and egg balancing quite similar. Coincidence? Maybe egg balancing revolves around women. Wait, what did Gruder King say? The dungeon is kind of meh. Yeah, that's yeah, I missed that, but yeah, no, I think yeah, you know, we could do Platinum. That'd be fun. I did actually try Renegade Platinum, which I have played before, but Nuzlocke, yeah, no, Renegade Platinum is not really made for no, I mean, you could Nuzlocke it, but I wouldn't say I'd recommend it. Haven't been Black and White 2. It's actually pretty fun. I don't even like Gen 5 that much, but I do think Black and White 2 is alright. One thing I gotta give Black and White 2 credit where credit's due. The early game mons you have are actually pretty interesting. It's not just Rattata, Pidgey. It's actually like, oh, hey, you know these rare Pokemon that you usually never get at the beginning of the game? Well, you can get them. Like, for example, Nuzlocke why did I read that as Breath of the Wild? Black and White. I don't like Black and White, though. I don't like it. Like, might be one of my least favorite games in the series. I just don't enjoy it. Haha, get burned. Poké Duel? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a hack. Pearl is good. I don't think I've ever played Pearl. I played Diamond and Platinum. Diamond was my first game. My first main series game, anyway. I was like an old man had to do with this player face. I don't know. Quant's purpose isn't exclusively to kill swords. It's mostly 80% of an extra cigarette and sometimes javelin things. I don't like Quan because he's very unreliable. He doubles enemies you don't want to double, like as in kills you want to set up, and then he doesn't kill things that you actually want him to kill. I don't like units like that. And the problem is that's exactly what he is. Random personal. What person would you make? Yeah, he does hit axes pretty easily. So you can defeat one? It's not a bad idea. I have Nuzlocked Emerald before. It's not the most Nuzlockable game. There's a lot of BS in Emerald. That's the thing. It's a fun game, but it's very BS at times. Sounds pretty good. Well, yeah, but have we haven't played any of it though. I mean, she's also put in a bunch of Fog of Wars, or not Fog of Wars, sorry, Defend maps. She's not Mang. She didn't put Fog of Wars all the time. But I still could see defense maps just not being a good match. Where everyone has no con? Well, there's a lot of games where no one has con. Run and bun? I don't know what that is. Again, I don't know what these hacks are. I heard of some Emerald hacks, but I don't know any of these. I just don't think they like Pokemon games is fun as all. I think the older ones are okay. And by older ones, I mean like Gen 3 and 4. That sort of stuff. She can make everyone a priest. I don't know. She could put in some really degenerate stuff. To move 12 spaces? Dang. She probably is like half the cast is probably a priest. Hoenn sucks. Should time Camaro out for that. We should time Camaro out for that, honestly. I think Gen 5 is good and Hoenn is bad. It's just an instant L take. Radical Red. Okay, I think I've heard of that one. I think I've heard of Radical Red. I think I have. One priest has knives. Oh, he's gonna be the edgy priest, huh? Base belt with a correct take. Only you can. I'm debating timing him out for that. It's just such a bad take. Yeah, it looks like Camaro is kind of alone on this one. It's a shared EXP share. Satan of bad games. Okay, I'm sorry, man. That's just no. I can't tolerate this anymore. Too much slander here. Too much slander. This is too much Hoenn slander. Nice dodge. Wait, what did I dodge? I don't even know what I dodged. Too much Hoenn slander, man. It's too much Hoenn slander. I wish I shared your sympathy. Hoenn sucks. I've never seen it. You're missing out. You are missing out. You are missing out, sir. I think this Camaro is an imposter. Yeah, he probably is. Hey! Not cool, man. What? How'd that even hit me? Bro wasn't even close to me. On a slog? Bro was that one guy that wrote Geller sucks? Yeah, it does. It does. But for whatever reasons, Groose thinks it doesn't. I don't know why. I actually got timed out. Yeah, I was sick of his bad takes. He got channeled by frickin' Groose today, I guess. Can we knock this stupid thing down? Even the British hate Geller. Good. Even they're insulted by this. Everyone agreed with that. Like I said, the only one who disagrees with that is Groose for some reason. I don't know why Groose likes it. It's a terrible freaking game. And this thing I cannot die for some reason. Why can I not hate you, but you can hate me? To play through the games? Which ones? The Pokemon games? Which ones? I literally do not think I can reach this. Even Xenoblade is less British than that. Yeah, Xenoblade just has a bunch of British voices for some reason. Why? I don't know. It's Ryan time? I don't... Oh, this is a Xenoblade joke. He's a formidable foe. Probably because I can't hit him. But the enemy... No, the enemy is just cheating at this point. Pokemon on the DS. I don't remember. I don't remember how long it takes me. It wouldn't take me that long to clear, though. I think there's a way to get, like, a stick up here. Well, yeah, but I think they actually good actors for it in Xenoblade. Can I get up, you idiot? Stop growing wings. Do it within 2 weeks. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Now, Black 2 and White 2 is a bit longer of a game, so it could take you a bit longer, but I don't know. Well, that's not what I wanted. Xenoblade on the Switch. I mean, there's quite a few of them on the Switch, right? Unless you mean you're about to get them or something. Because, I mean, isn't both 2 and 3 for the Switch? Isn't there even like a remaster or something? Xenoblade X? The remaster? I don't know. Like broccoli or Brussels sprouts? Yes. Yes. Are they even called Brussels sprouts? Are they from Brussels, Belgium? X is coming out. That's another thing. That's another sign that you're a woman. I swear, like, every woman I know that plays games plays Xenoblade. Like, they always do. I don't know what it is about Xenoblade, but like, every woman that I ever meet that plays games is hyped for, like, Xenoblade. Add that to the woman detection, Kamaru. If she mentions playing Xenoblade, it's probably an actual woman. I mean, heck, isn't that the one game where they have, like, the frickin' granny? There's, like, a granny YouTuber that plays Xenoblade. It's really weird. And also, like, Emerald Enhanced. I've actually considered that. I've considered that. Am I a woman? I play Xenoblade. Well, not everyone who plays Xenoblade is a woman, but every woman that claims to play Xenoblade is an actual woman. Asking for trouble. Maybe. But I think it'd be fun. Played all 3 Xenoblades. I've heard the third one is a lot more approachable than the second one. The second one's the only one I've ever played, and I never beat it. I've heard the third one's a lot more approachable. I've heard, like, everything besides 2 is actually approachable. Couldn't stand the combat. In which one? I don't like the combat in 2. I don't know any women who play Xenoblade. Really? The person who got me to try Xenoblade was a woman. So, yeah. The biggest Xenoblade fan I've ever met. Like, you wouldn't think women, like, at first glance you're like, oh, this looks like a kind of like a bit of a weeby sort of Coomer game or something like that, but then it's like all the, like, every woman I know plays Xenoblade. It's just really weird. Like, watch Panda also played it. Watch Maki be like, oh yeah, I love Xenoblade. I don't talk to women besides my coworkers so well. I mean, I don't really talk to women either, so you're not really winning that one. Weeb Cooper game, of course women love it. I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? Really good DLC. I've heard Torna's good, but I can never, like, I got stuck at the 5th boss, and yeah, I just never really got past it. There we go. My favorite combat? Really? The other Xenoblades must have terrible combat or something, if it's your favorite. And I do not like Xenoblade 2's combat. Then again, I have never played any other Xenoblade games, so I don't know, maybe. But I've heard it's like really clunky and unintuitive for new players, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. A panda question. Uh-oh. Solo was asking panda questions. What's the mistake guys or girls on MMOs? They'll act gay and feminine. Well, if they do play MMOs, they probably are gay and feminine, so. Like, you mean like the ones that are always pretending to be women? Like, they always have like the most, they'll have like some waifu as their PFP and stuff like that. And they always pretend to be like an e-girl or something. I mean, I wouldn't surprise it. Let's get a woman's opinion on JRPGs. I feel like Proctor probably plays them more. I understand most of the combat for 2 or 3 went right over my head. I did most of the high difficulty bosses on normal, so I did something right. Welcome back, Rudoki. We're just talking about Xenoblade and how I don't know much about it. But apparently every woman I've ever met that plays games plays Xenoblade. That's what I've noticed anyway. We got young and adolescent Link as our playable Links. When are we gonna get an old man? Oh, so that's what you meant by Panda S comment. I feel offended. I have an anime girl as my PFP. Okay, sorry, Rizu. What's JRPGs? I don't know. Well, I know that Panda's played Octopath, which is a JRPG. I know that much. But I just felt like you seem like the type that probably would play JRPGs, Proctor. I don't know why. I just had that feeling you do. I guess Maki does too, but she's not here, so we can't ask her. And we know she at least plays Fire Emblem and Persona. We know that much. I don't really know much else she plays, but I do know that she plays those two. Why do you have an anime girl as your PFP? That's a good question. See, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse, so you literally just meant why do we not have more old men? Play a bunch. So I was right then. I just don't know which ones they are. Why don't you? Because Harden is not a woman. And I'm not even sure what woman I would make my PFP anyway. Dragon Quest? That's pretty based. I've not played much of it, but it does seem pretty based. Atelier? That is like a very... I never can understand what the actual demographic of that game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be Coomers or like women. I can't actually tell. I generally can't tell. It seems like it was made for young women, but the amount of guys I see playing it because they like the main girl's thighs is surprisingly high. Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, you do play a lot of Final Fantasy. That's true. If it's channeled to Son Naoto, bro, nah. If I made any woman from Persona my mascot, probably Rise. I even did, back when I was on Twitch, I actually did have a Rise emote. So if anything, but that's something to do with Rise, my channel branding. Can you die? God, I hate these things. Boing! Why did they make that noise? There's more like a couple of RPGs that have a good amount of female fan base, I feel. Anything about it? Fire Emblem had like the least amount of female fan base. Yeah, it's too autistic for them. It's too autistic for most women. It's pretty based, that makes sense. Based. Nier and Monster Hunter. Never played near. I've been interested in trying it, but not like incredibly interested. Just like, if I get the like, if someone just like gives me the game or something, yeah, I'd be like, all right, interesting. I'd be willing to try it. I think we can get a feather. Hey, don't mow me down. Too autistic? Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter, one of the few women you see playing it are like Panda. I mean, who's literally autistic. Bruh. Unreal incentive. Why does this guy have a freaking exhaust pipe? Why does this guy have an exhaust pipe? He's a bug. He looks like a Pokemon, to be honest. That Gen 10 Pokemon looking pretty nice, not gonna lie. His reaction time is very, like, the window is very smooth. You can stop ramming into me. He's breaking on. I knew someone's gonna make that joke. Ow. I wish this guy's wings would come off. Dang, I'm taking a lot of damage here. He's the windbreaker. I'm actually about to die here. Can't believe it, man. There's no hearts here? This guy just keeps crapping out as I stab him to death. Cases in CS? CS? Just as a jet booster? Yeah, you'd think that'd be painful. It's all about... No, it's not about any of those. It's not about any of those. None of those are real. None of those are worth... None of those are worth it. Oh, hey, look, we got a boomer weapon. Oh, Counter-Strike. I was like, what is CS? Computer science? I genuinely thought that's what you meant. I genuinely thought you were referring to computer science. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, Proctor. That's literally what I thought you were trying to say. Well, they Taco Bell before the fight. This is probably just the Twilight Princess boomerang, but better. Going Australian, yeah. I mean, the boomerang's in almost every Zelda game. You know what I don't like about the boomerang is in almost every Zelda game it becomes obsolete. Like, name me a Zelda game where the boomerang actually just kind of like stays relevant the entire game. I'm not a femboy. Okay, that's a weird thing to open up with. I wouldn't study computer science. What? Well, okay, I didn't realize that was a thing associated with femboys. Trannies, yeah, I could see, but femboys? Computer science is associated with femboys? Oh, well, this weird green blood that keeps spewing out of these things. Tears of the Kingdom? You mean the game that doesn't actually have one? Wow. For my final project, it's hard enough. Coding is actually the reason I quit university, and not because of the reason you think. And now I kind of regret it. Spirit Tracks. Is the boomerang really that useful in Spirit Tracks? Like, does it stay good the entire game? Does it really stay good the entire game? I don't recall it being like that. So no, I was with computer science. Well, I'm not that familiar with that then. That's not where I went to go. That's not where I meant to go. But alright. No, this isn't where we're trying to go. Well, I mean, I had a computer science major roommate, and he didn't really seem like a femboy. I mean, he lifted weights, so I don't think he'd be a femboy if he's lifting weights. You know, doesn't really seem like a femboy if he's lifting weights, does he? Boomerang equals shaking. Brock. Just Brock. I guess Ocarina is probably the closest example. I was thinking that too. Mario, I was thinking that too, to be honest. Because it never really goes obsolete. It's still the best weapon that Young Link has. But it's just a problem that I mean, Adult Link can't use it. Why Adult Link can't use the boomerang is kind of stupid in my opinion. I get the slingshot, but like, there's no reason that the boomerang should not be usable by Adult Link. Puzzles are very plentiful in Spirit Tracks. Really, they are. Oh, and I guess it's been a while since I played Spirit Tracks. I played a little bit of it on emulator recently, but I only got like halfway through the second. I literally could not beat the second boss. Because the controls were just that bad. It's one of those games that you really have to play with like the actual controls, otherwise it just does not work. So when I stream it, it's gonna have to be, you know, actual on actual hardware, you know. Bows need strength to draw. I would imagine. I mean, that makes sense. I think my uncle actually did have a bow, or fired a bow once, and he said apparently, according to him, you actually have to really pull that string back, which makes sense. It does make sense. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Because the strength is fully mechanical, so you'd have to pull it back in order for it to actually have the firing power to kill something. Will you die? Thank you. Will you die? You must all die. They must all die. Wow, this series is gonna be over in like 8 parts, because I mean, we're already mostly through the second dungeon already, and we're only in part 2. This is going faster than I thought it would. Aiming sports? Aiming sports? Is this sport for aiming? Alright, see ya, Proctor. Thank you for stream. But she didn't stream. Imagine if Proctor did a stream. How chaotic would that be? If Proctor did a stream, what do you think would happen? think that'd be incredibly chaotic. Feet. Yeah, that's true. It'd just be feet. Nothing else, just feet. Only feet. It's just the camera with her feet on it. You don't even see her face or anything. She doesn't even talk. She doesn't even talk. You just see your foot. That's it. Dr. Ben streaming. Well, now she streams on Twitch. She's not. You know, ideal. I'm kind of out of the game. Literally has anything from floating wizards who shoot lightning from their hand to Indiana Jones. Make a white supremacist gym leader? I mean, Kamaru would. Kamaru would. You know that. Now, Kamaru makes them all... he makes them all white supremacists in his hack. How does this feel compared to Skyward Sword? It's well, combat wise, I mean, it's a fair bit different, to be honest. I mean, it's just not the same game. Ancient high-tech civilization gym leader. So, an Incan gym leader? The bad, I feel good after being insulted. You know, I saw this coming. That's probably why you keep coming back here. You like being insulted. I mean, it makes actually a lot of sense how much we have verbally abused the women here. That you would stick around. You'd be like, yes, I like being verbally abused. I can actually do that. I find some insults I've received rather humorous. I mean, I don't think we really insulted you, have we? I mean, you're not a woman, so... Woman moment? That is definitely a woman moment. So if we praise her, she'll flee. Yeah, if we start complimenting Panda, she's gonna run away. She's like, well, this stream sucks. I don't want to be a part of this community anymore. They actually treat me well. This community is no longer worth being in. Is Generic not a woman? I would imagine no. I genuinely assume you're not a woman unless you type like one, and Generic does not type like a woman, so... If Generic is a woman, I'd be very surprised. I'm a man. Yeah, I figured as much. I would think there's like a 99% chance you're a guy. I mean, it doesn't seem surprising at all. I like praise too in a different way. Well, yeah, didn't you actually say that you got kind of sick of men pursuing you or something like that? So, it makes sense you'd want to go to a chat where men do not want you. I guess. Like, it makes a surprising amount of sense. Yeah, I think each of the women here, I think they've got their own sort of... their own either tolerance or something towards our attitudes. Panda just likes it for some reason. Proctor, I think, can bounce off of it. Or she just thinks it's funny. I'm convinced Proctor just thinks it's funny or something. And Maki, I don't entirely know. I'm not honestly sure with Maki. I can totally picture exactly what you mean. I'm sure. Quirk? I guess? Sort of. These guys actually drain your magic, which is kind of annoying. See, look, they're actually draining my magic. Stupid. Yeah, we're already near the end of the dungeon, because that's the boss key chest. The big key. I hate this name for a key. Oh look, they're just gonna drop some moblins. Generic should be happy. They can beat each other. 1-1 for 3 men. Well, I mean that kind of makes sense. I'm not surprised that Panda would do that. Will you die? There we go. Thanks. Thanks for dying. Thanks for playing. Thanks for dying. Make it 1 to 20 for combat units. That's kind of funny. Yeah, they do. You're not wrong. They do. They actually have a funny animation if you go and stab them in the rear. It's kind of funny. He's not wrong. This is true. Too late. Maybe in the second one you make, you can do that. Rear mention. Yeah, Zelda's rear mentioned. What's the magic users are male? Of course they are. Of course they are. Wait, so a lot of the physical users are women? That's really weird if it is. That's really weird if true. Half are women. Half of the physical units are women. Not most. I would say half is more than most violent games would do. Alright, let's go up here. There we go. Is holding a gun count as physical? I would count it as physical rather than magic, yeah. Because, I mean, think about it like crossbow. Crossbows are counted as physical, right? Crossbows are just like a step away from a gun. Certainly not magic, yeah. Why are there guns? Yeah. Pegasus Knights are the only acceptable excuse for fighting women. What about sage women? Like, a magic user woman. Even then, that's immoral. Bro thinks that Paula is immoral. What of Matilda and Gaiden? That's a good question. Gunpowder or gunpowder? I don't know which one she's referring to. No magic? No magic? Could swallow Goku? She could. Bruh. Die. All else noodle arms. Okay, here's something kind of weird. Check this out. They actually just sink. They just sink. These weird little pine cone things just sink to the water. Even though it's very shallow water, but it just... I don't know, it's like acidic or something, so it just melts these? I don't know. I don't fully understand how this works. Every day we inch closer to Flopbellion Saga and it unsettles me. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. The Profiteer Merchant Girl? I don't know, do we? Do we want to hear about her? That's a question. Why not? Alright, let's go. You can actually one-face this boss. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. Well, if you have like a cup of water or something like that, which I can't get from here, but if you do get water, I'm not sure where, I don't remember where you can get it, but if you get a cup of water, if you get like a bottle and fill it with water, you can actually kill the boss. It's really stupid. I'll show you what I mean. Although I guess I can't exactly demonstrate it, but 2 in 1 stream. Yeah, we got 2 bosses done in 1 stream. So you can water from the forest. I think it's just any water can kill it. It's a very serious gay hack. It's a very serious gay hack. This is one of the easiest bosses I've ever seen. Like, this thing looks imposing, but he's actually really weak. Technically, this thing does damage to you, but I believe if you're really good at it, you can actually just one-cycle this thing. Well, I think it's kind of hard to do right now. But I think I've done it once before. I've one-cycled the boss. It's kind of funny. It is possible, I believe. But difficult to pull off. Wow, look at that. Barely 2 cycles. If I didn't miss the jump strike, I probably could have one-cycled him. Felt like 40 streams. Wait, did we really do 14 streams of Breath of the Wild? I mean, you could, in theory, beat Breath of the Wild very quickly. But there's a lot of stuff to explore. There's not much to actually get done. Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? What? The Great Deku Tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today is the day of our annual ceremony. Should have digested. Yeah, I'm telling you, this boss is like an absolute joke. Oh, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I should get out of here immediately. This Deku looks like every other Deku. I'm Dekuist based. I just realized, and I despise, what did you realize? Crocs replaced Deku Scrubs. This is true. How much do you like 2010's humor? What do you mean? Is that what your dialogue is? I mean, define 2010's humor.
Oh my god, you have returned safely.
I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but I still did not listen.
Do not worry, Makar. You are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done well. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I promised you. Please accept it.
Farore's Pearl. Yep, that's right. We already got Farore's Pearl. I'm sure you can see a pattern here.
It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please play your songs for me as you always do.
Breath of the Wild feels worse and worse. It's aging awfully. I think so too. I hate Gen Z humor so boring. But what's 2010's humor? Isn't that just millennial humor? Which is even worse? Oh, that's right. We must begin our ceremony soon before the day ends. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. You are Gen Z Panda. Well, I mean, technically so am I, but it doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. Okay, that's just really weird. Panda and I are technically part of the same generation. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. Great Deku Tree, this year you have once again produced some splendid seeds. With those seeds, we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea. Let us go, Koroks, to the sea. See you all next year. Take care. Farewell, great swordsman. May the winds of chance bring us together again someday. Grew 3 inches this day, yes. Alright, let's see. Let's catch one chat. I want to feel older, you know. Why? Well, I guess I did feel like that when I was a younger teenager. Or as Gabe externals to rehash jokes of the Untermensch. Untermenschen. The thing I hate about Breath of the Wild is the fact that the dragons are the closest to the three Highland gods. No one here who isn't Gen Z, I'm a baby boomer. Yeah, I'm sure you are, despite about to be 7 years old. Interesting mating strategy? Yes, she has an interesting mating strategy. You have taken quite a bit of interest into Panda, though, Camaro, in regards to that. It's a little sus. I'm 18, it's fine. No, it's not fine. Didn't Nehru for Roy have no lore in Breath of the Wild? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Seriously, it was built for Japanese businessmen who hated their lives in mind. Breath of the Wild was? Wow, that's kind of sad, actually. It was boring wild animals. They do. But a lot of things in Breath of the Wild doesn't even feel like that. It's actually just Gen Alpha. I feel like there is a lot of overlap, yeah. Clorox's seed, Tree Diddy. Tree Diddy! Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pin that. You like seed? Well, we know you do. We know you do. We know you do, woman. We know you like seed. We know you like seed of certain blind people. Am I a Japanese businessman? You wish. You wish, Camaro. You wish you were. Even though no one probably wishes they were a Japanese businessman. Since that would be a terrible fate. I recall the last time you were a Japanese business rat, Camaro. I'm just saying that's how Nintendo think of what other companies do. What? I don't understand. What is he saying? Why are you farming rupees with a maxed out wallet? You know, I don't know the answer to that myself. I think I'm just not used to having capped out rupees. One letter. What letter? Dear Sultan, if you were reading this letter, it can only mean you have peeked into one of our many mailboxes. I am indebted to you. I'm very sorry I let you leave without thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. We cannot do much to help you, but we can at least do this. If you get any letters or parcels, if we get any letters or parcels for you, we will deliver them to a post box near you. If you see any wiggling boxes, please look inside of them. Suppose you have a long way to go before your perilous journey is done. I have included a gift for you with my letter in the hope that it might help you. Please accept this small token. I look forward to the day that we meet again. May fortune fill your wings, from Kamali's father. I know, you're used to having no rupees because Breath of the Wild is a poverty simulator. True. You know, I feel bad for the women fighting for more rights while I'm here using my time for other things. To be honest, I think even if you didn't really have rights, you'd probably not really care, as long as you're getting your seeds or whatever. Should fight for less rights. They should.
So this place too has been attacked by Ganon. Could he be already regaining his own power? You must get the remaining pearl. It lies in a place northwest of here. We must set sail immediately.
I believe in women wrongs, not rights. That's pretty base, I'm not gonna lie. He was ready for the next arc of the game to be in. Now this is a very long arc. I don't know if we're gonna complete it by the end of the stream, because this is actually one of the longest arcs in the game. It is very, very long, I will say. We'll get at least some of it finished, but probably not all of it. It'll be a lot of sailing. For those of you who have not played this game, like someone like Gerudo King's like, oh, I know what's happening. Those of you who haven't, which I think is the majority of chat, yeah, there's gonna be a lot, and I do mean a lot of sailing. So this is where chat should probably take over because it's gonna be pretty boring if it doesn't. Getting rid of disabled people. I don't think any state's actually gonna get rid of disabled people. I think that may just be understandable fear, but probably one that's rooted in paranoia. Should take over as in usurp? Well, I never said usurp. You can usurp chat, though. I'll let you do that. You can usurp chat. How about that? All this sailing doesn't bother me. Yeah, I guess if you play a lot of Hoenn, then yeah, this probably wouldn't bother you. But Chimera's gonna hate this. Like I said, I think that fear is mostly unfounded. I don't think they're actually gonna do anything about that. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think you have anything to worry about. They're not gonna take them away. They're not gonna take them away from you. Commend thee to kneel. Yes, there we go. That makes sense. I wonder if we're gonna run into something today. As in, what I think we're gonna run into pretty soon. Kneel for redacted? Shouldn't do that. That's not worth it. I don't mind the water. Really? You didn't mind the water of Hoenn, then what do you have issues with Hoenn then? Well, that's the main issue people have with Hoenn. They don't like the water. I literally only like Hoenn 90% of the time and hate this. You've played this one before, haven't you? Yeah, no, this is a pretty sucky part of the game. It's not the worst part of the game, but it's a pretty sucky, boring part. This means I'm the king. Has stuff to do like hunt treasure. This is just, yeah. This is just too open. This is too open. I mean, the idea I think is you map out the provinces, but even if you do that, it's just way too little to do. They should have given you warp at this point in the game. I know it'd be a little bit early, but they should give you warp because it makes it a lot better. Why humans like soda? Because they like sugar, I guess. That's why. At least I assume that's the reason. Because Dr. Pepper, true. U.S. state propaganda. True. What I miss? No. He's talking about the Deku tree. Became what do you mean by that? Uh-oh, they're gonna shoot me. You can see like sea coral and such under the water. I'd like to see more. Dies of diabetes? Wait, I do? I mean, I don't know whether I like it either, but I do like it, so that's all that matters. Pizza's peak? I don't know necessarily about peak, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like how everyone else in chat's like, pizza is based. I like this. More than just pizza and soda. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, we eat more than pizza and soda. Getting more useless rupees. Getting more useless rupees. Maybe they should just put more in the world besides rupees. Have you ever eaten a pizza before? I don't know if she has. I do not know if she has. Let's see. I don't like how the compass is inverted. That's something I do not like. East and west is inverted. So like if it looks like you're going east, it actually means you go west. It's kind of dumb. I don't know how to do that. To be fair, I eat very little. Yeah, probably a little too little. I don't think it's normal. I don't think that's normal, Panda. But we've already had this conversation before. Have a very useful economy challenge impossible. Dies a diabetes joke over soda. I've never heard that joke. I'm afraid Inkling I do not know that. It's very cheesy. To be fair, I've had some very cheesy pizza and I didn't like it. So if you had like a really bad pizza, I could see why you'd think that. I do think there is a like I'll actually agree with you. If a pizza's too cheesy, I just don't like it. I've had some pizza, not often, but I've had some pizzas that are just way too cheesy. I'm like, no. Like, it was just like an inch thick of cheese, and I was like, no, this just isn't it. Like, I agree with you if it's that. I agree, if you had like some extremely cheesy pizza, then yeah, it's not good. Mind-breakingly good food. Yeah, I don't know what she meant by that. I could see why having like a really cheesy pizza just would not really be that enjoyable. To not use different weapons. I agree. I agree with a lot of your arguments about Breath of the Wild. I was disappointed. It sounds to me like you just had like a really bad pizza. In my opinion, pizza should have cheese, but not like to the point that it feels like it's nothing but cheese. Having pizza tomorrow is one of our favorite spots. Half price Dies half. Is it called Dies half price pizza? You name your pizza shop Dies? You would objectively like magma rod, for example, has uses in puzzles, so using it in risks breaking it, and thus you don't want to. Yeah, they could have added like a mechanic where you could repair weapons. Oh hey, Maki, bust the door off as it hinges. I finally arrived to a stream. Finally, it's been a while. And we've already... I guess you missed, like, the first 2 dungeons, haven't you? You get to join for the most boring part of the game. Walks into pizza chat. Yeah, she walks into pizza chat. Yeah, we're just talking about pizza and how Panda doesn't like it. But to be fair, it sounds like she's saying she had a really cheesy pizza, and I could see how something really cheesy would just not really... Don't hit us? Yeah, don't hit us. Apollo cheese. Maki cameo, yeah. Half price pizza. Yeah, that's a great autocorrect. Dies pizza, yeah.
I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Oh, there! You know what I like about this series? What series? My arms don't hurt today. Yeah, because I didn't have to do push-ups. I mean, I guess you could do them, but I haven't died, so... I'm the pun guy. Uh-oh. The belt, you're gonna get DEI'd by a woman. The belt's gonna get replaced by a woman. Making his puns. Well, the Japanese did to pizza is unforgivable. I don't actually know what the Japanese do to pizza. I've seen pictures of it, and it's just like, yeah, it doesn't look that good. So, you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the Great Spirit, Jaboon? I'm sorry to report to you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this, too, is the work of the Shadow and Forsaken Fortress. But fear not. Jaboon was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He's in a safer abode now. You mean, never mind, that joke doesn't work in this game. Would you like to guess where that abode might be? On the island we were born, on Outset. Yet, even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jaboon. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it, while not even the mighty pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them in this tale without so much as thought for the consequences.
I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what I do not know. If you wish to see Jaboon, I think you'd better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm trees, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Baloo must have been right when he asked me to bring word of Jaboon to you. He called this island cursed. Wait, so that means Curse lives here? We're gonna see cardboard cutouts of Camilla if we look too hard? I would counsel against staying here any longer than you have to. But that is your decision. I have told you of Jaboon, so my task is complete. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Wow, chat's been pretty busy. Let's see. What did the Japanese do to pizza anyway? We don't talk about our Lord and Savior. You don't wanna fight me on puns. And come here being a weeb. I've been home for the last handful of days. Spent a lot of free time with the family, so I can never help on stream. That's fine. The prophecy is real. Women are replacing us. Yeah, unfortunately. Still have 350 push-ups behind. Wow. Well, don't worry. You won't have any push-ups today. Doesn't everybody talk about Jesus? I don't think I talk about it much. Leave this island now. Yeah, you should leave this island now. Was it 100 or more in the last stream? The last stream? And the final stream of Tears of the Kingdom? Or Breath of the Wild or whatever? Thank you, Exposition Turkey. Camilla is based. You don't need to see those cutouts. This guy looks like Twin Robo Witches if you squint. Does he? He kind of does, I suppose. To be honest, I've seen worse than mayonnaise pizza. They put mayonnaise on pizza? I've heard the Indonesians put nacho cheese on their pizza. That's what I've heard from my brother, who made the unfortunate mistake of eating Indonesian pizza. But a lady turn a pizza into an ice cream? What? How do you do that? I've heard of ice cream pizza. That doesn't sound very good, though. So yeah, this island is completely destroyed. This island is entirely destroyed. Oh yeah, Maki, you actually missed where we had a Discord call where we're making fun of a guy who was a simp for On in Persona 5. It's pretty funny. And we'll do it again, so maybe you'll be able to join.
So, Jaboon has arrived. Or survived, not arrived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. We're to believe the words of the Rito postman. The pirates know something about the cave where Jaboon hides.
Make the change you want to see about the plush. Post it on memes later. What do you post? What? Oh, the pizza? That sounds pretty cancerous, to be honest. Just get a dog plush and dog priest costume. Did see a gathering on the Discord server. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is it's gonna be like every Friday evening. I don't know if you can make Friday evenings. I have no idea. But we're gonna we should set an event. So it'll be like usually when I stream, but on Fridays, we'll have we had a Discord where we did like a screen share. Imagine I'm making a 12-hour video about exactly. That's exactly our point. Like really On. What is their tour? And as you might guess, the video is mostly just stuff that has nothing to do with her. I'll let Garniff and Belt take it from here because they can put it better than I can. Can Little Caesars have nacho cheese on the pizza with their pretzel crust pizza? I'm not sure, in all honesty, and it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. I'm not a furry X. On the Persona 5 character. Persona 5 character. So pretty much we're just making fun of this video that tries to analyze the basic. Wait, no, I twisted the. Okay, I'm not supposed to go there just yet. I'm not supposed to go to Outset just yet, from what I remember. I'm supposed to go to Windfall instead. Half an hour of music theory shows the same cutscene. Yeah, that's true. He kept gooning over this one freaking cutscene where On is first introduced. I'm convinced he only did that just because he's a simp for On, and no other reason. She's a special rare hapa that stood in front of a building called Forever Young as a slightly nice song played, as well as fast and melancholic. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty funny. Though the one good part about this chunk of the game is the music. What is the video name? What do you mean? Oh, you mean what is the video's name? It's like character analysis of On from Persona 5. I don't remember the exact name. Maybe someone has it on hand. Says it's the best cutscene in the game, but ignores the whole this cutscene where she disobeys Kamoshida. Well, he says the best cutscene in the game while showing that one where they're in the desert and the truck, which is actually the best cutscene in the game. Gerudo King should like this song that's playing right now. His theme song is playing. And then there's some stupid shark interrupts it. It's fallen off. I did used to have it a few years ago, but yeah, it has definitely fallen off. Also, she's not a fan service character. Because kill la kill and dress up darling exist, and nobody calls those fan service. Yeah, because that's this guy's reasoning. What do we teach her so bad, guys? Anyway, and on best waifu, yeah, of course, that's not sus at all. That being said, I'm actually curious to see what Maki's. Oh, good God, that thing. I live in Texas, so I've actually never seen one of these. But I've actually been below one of these before, believe it or not. Unknowingly. So, well, this is technically a water spout, but this thing always scared me as a kid, and it still kind of scares me. And it's not even because of the reason you think it is. It's just, I don't know, it's just like, wow, you can get really close to that thing, and it's... So, yeah, about this, for those of you who haven't played this game, this water spout is what we were what was told about earlier. This is not what we're trying to do right now. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that at this point in the game. But apparently I did something that I didn't think I could do at this point in the game. But it doesn't really matter right now. Hafu hafu hafu. So yeah, this water spout. If you go too close to it, you'll get absorbed, and the guy in it, because there's actually a guy inside of it, he'll just teleport you to a random spot on the map. It could be, like, the Forsaken Fortress, it could be Outset Island, no idea. It could just be, like, any random spot on the map. Talks at 100 miles an hour, like, he has a time limit. I mean... Consider this. How long would the video be if he didn't? If he didn't talk at that speed, how long would the video actually be? The video would be 24 hours long. I think it'd be like 30 hours long, to be honest. If he talked at an actually normal speed, it'd be like 30 hours long. I hate these sharks, man. I hate this stupid enemy song. I don't know why it shows this little cutscene. I'm not honestly sure why. Still feel like 8 hours, so shorter. pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of the townsfolk. I know not what they are researching, but if they are hoping to get their hands on Jaboon's sacred gem, I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. You guys know what DeviantArt is? Oh no, don't tell us you have one. Don't tell us you have one. I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. Money goes a long way for Zelda, yet we're the Wind Waker version of Spirit Tracks? What do you mean? The pirate ship? Yeah, it's that stage from Brawl. Just had a horrifying thought. Oh yeah, you can actually hit the King of Red Lines. It's kind of funny. Look at this, I hit him in the face. Hitting the old man in the face. Just had a horrifying thought. What was so horrifying about it? You think he has that video on his resume because it shows he can talk for a long time? I kind of doubt it, but you might be right. We have one letter. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some night crests. Why is it in all caps? Okay, it's not in caps, but it's very big. And return to me, Orca. Spirit Tracks and Wind Waker's engine. I actually would like to see that. That sounds kind of fun, actually. I'd never hire him. Yeah, he's a dirty simp. He's a dirty simp, so he must be terrible. Imagine being a filthy simp. Simps are subhumans. He was Hero Crest, not Night Crest? He's right. Is 8 hours? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, Panda. I do not doubt it. Kasumi is trapped. I don't really, I'm just kind of indifferent towards her. I think she's okay. She's definitely better than Marie. Because she's at least not Marie. And her design looks pretty okay. But in all fairness, I don't really know much about her character. I really don't. Where are we trying to go? Oh yeah, we need to go to the bomb shop, don't we? Dead or alive, Kasumi. I've never played that one, so... You must prove how useless credentials are because Link can fight 3 dragons and then be told he's not a real knight. True. Everyone is better than Marie. What are you all even talking about? We're talking about Persona. Oh yeah, because you're not on the server, so you have no idea what's going on. We're making fun of a video that's simping over... It's like 12 hours long. It's simping over the most basic blonde woman as a character who's a character in Persona 5. Pretty much, this guy just goons over on. That's pretty much all it is. You'll see soon enough, Gerudo King. Whenever I do the Persona 5 run, you'll be like, oh, okay, this makes sense now why you're making fun of this guy. Yep, he is, for like every character. Surprisingly, the Akechi one is only 6 hours long. You know, the one character you think would actually have a longer analysis. Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we gotta absolutely use bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for the nice little monopoly you've been running here? So yeah, if you talk to this guy, if you talk to the bomb shop owner, before this point, he'll sell you bombs for like 50,000 rupees. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even joking. He sells you rupees for like several thousands of rupees. It's ridiculous. So I bet you're thinking you was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman. Oh? Oh yeah! That was smooth! I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that Sultan, I knew he was hiding something back at outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about that kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. Good work, Gonzo. Really, just top notch. It's funny though. I'm thinking this is the first time you've ever shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra's smarts, if you two got married and had a kid, that kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sailed the seas. Yep, the greatest. Yeah, you idiot. Keep your mouth shut, yeah? Don't be so stupid. Miss Tetra, are you listening to this nitwit? Can't you dock him some pay or something? Quit goofing off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourselves and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting off for Outside Island. What? Miss, we have to leave immediately. But it's been so long since we were on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say, miss, is what I mean to say. It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah, and can't help think how awful it must be to leave so soon without proper layover. So let's say we set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say then? The treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's for a night of fun? You're all fools, you know that? You saw that demolished island, you saw that senseless destruction. We had to hurry on to Outset, or the same fate could happen there. Not to be disrespectful, but with the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than the treasure, miss. Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. Alright, fine. Have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in, understood? Aye aye. Say there, brother. What was today's password again? Mako, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is Swabbies, yeah? Remember? You know that Nico won't let you in if you don't say it exactly right, and he's picky about it. So I'll say it once more. Today's password is Swabbies, yeah? Swabbies, huh? Eh? So Swabbies. Swabbies. Okay. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Give me a sec. Simming over a blonde? Why would you waste so much time over that? Because you have bad taste in women. Not you. I mean the guy simping over one. Simming a blonde this bad has Mang's energy, honestly. Why would they make a 12-hour video on in the first place? Because they have some bad priorities. Blonde people are evil. That's almost pin-worthy, actually. I mean, I know Persona 5 fanboys were different beasts, but Iggy simps for blondes but marries a brunette. Yeah, it is kind of funny. If you were an Egg fan and watched the speedrun on Valentine's Day, you would be over half of the on video in a day. Mengs is colorblind. What is a brunette? It's a brown-haired woman. Oh, on Smash the Patriarchy and reclaimed her sexuality, yeah. Pirate Diddy? P. Diddy for short. Pirate Diddy. Yes, Pirate Diddy. The women gaze on Priest. Oh, that's just you. It's not other women. Speaking of other women, did Maki just... I think she was just here for like a minute or so and left. Because I haven't seen anything from her in like the last 10-15 minutes. I think maybe she was just in a hurry or something. She just wanted to drop in and say hello. Unless she's just lurking, but I feel like she would have probably talked a bit more if she was still here. Green-haired waifus is superior to any waifus with any other hair colors. This man is cooking, but I mean in real life, since green hair actually looks terrible on people, on real people. Oh, you're just looking, okay. Because I was thinking you would say something a bit more since we were talking about Persona. I was curious what you thought about On as a character. Lucking. Other women in the real world find priest meat. Why did I read that as priest meat? I regret reading that. Priest meat? I think you're the only one, though, Panda. I think you're the only one. Alright, what we got here? Persona. Yeah, I mean, I thought you would have something to say about it. That's why I was kind of surprised. On has a character? Yeah, it's called... Insert basic blonde bimbo stereotype. Social links. There are people awake in this specific point in the game. Yeah, they're kind of. It's such a nothing character. Exactly. She really is. Who cleans pirates' ears? Swabby, of course. Well, yeah, it's like there's nothing to her. So how do you make a 12-hour video on her? She's clearly a 12-hour character. I mean, one of my complaints about On is that she's really predictable. What I mean is, like, you can... After like, the main arc that she has, after the first dungeon, you can tell that, You can predict her reactions, pretty much everything. You can predict her reaction to everything, and it's actually kind of annoying. And that's one of the reasons I like Haru, is because, you know, you would expect her to react in a certain way, you would expect her to act in a certain way, and then it's like, oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm like, oh, cool, you actually didn't do what I thought you were gonna do. You didn't say what I thought you were gonna say. Because my first impression of Haru was, oh, she looks like really stuck up and prissy and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm not gonna like this woman. She just seems like she's just gonna be very much like that. And then I found out, oh, she's actually kind of weird. She's kind of a weirdo, but I like that. She's an everything character. Yeah, she's the opposite. As the final boss, the Catholic Church has to face. True. I thought I was the final boss for them, but no, it's actually Panda. Oh, the other pirates said you got done in by that bird monster in the Forsaken Fortress, so I thought... Never mind what I thought, you're alive. If you don't like Haru, please leave. I agree. I don't actually know anyone that dislikes Haru. Like, I genuinely don't. I genuinely do not know someone who dislikes Haru. I had no idea you wanted to be my swabby so badly. I see. Well, after you left, I went back being the bottom rung of the ladder. Which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town having so much fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright. Why don't we set you to your next test, huh? This one is harder than the last. Good luck, you'll need it, swabby. You can see these lanterns hanging throughout the room, right? Well, last time when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? Well, yeah, well this time, there aren't any. Which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. I have a grappling hook, you do realize it's not that difficult. I don't even remember who the heck Karu is. Well, you've not seen Persona 5, so it's not that big of a deal. Is the guy an alpha male? Yeah, he is. He is the alpha male. The rat alpha male. The alpha rat. Picture this hard, and imagine Mango Emblem except it's Sun Emblem. Okay, but what is... I don't even know what Mango Emblem is, so... I don't understand how that would work. If I don't know what the original is, then how am I gonna know what the modded version is? Axe fighter rich girl that likes to do gardening. So part of that just sounds like Hilda, to be honest. Part of that sounds like Hilda. Maybe that's why I like her. I don't know. but why? You know, I don't know why. Because they're both kind of weird? You're both kind of weird. Maybe that's it. You're both kind of strange. I had a feeling that was going to go that way. Can't be that bad, yeah. Well, her personality is not really similar to Hilda's. In fact, she's actually voiced by Marianne. Well, same voice actress as Marianne. Just like Agnia in Octopath. But the characters are pretty different, I would say. The old run from half a decade ago. Yeah, I don't even think I watched. Well, I guess I did watch Bangs back then. Took me a few tries way back then. I don't really like this one. Hilda with Marianne's VA? No, that's a strange combo. Well, her personality is not really like Hilda. Hilda's just very lazy. Haru is not lazy. She just happens to be rich. Agnia from Octopath, yeah. Agnia is funny because she's Marianne but with like a southern accent at times. It's kind of funny. You missed. Yeah, I did. I did miss. How do you know? How do you know? When will Agnia give birth to the next of Claude's kin? Next year. Oh yeah, I think that was before my time actually. Oh come on! I was too impatient! I'm seeing homeless people kill each other outside my window. I'm convinced you live in the ghetto. I'm convinced you live in the ghetto, Panda. There's no other way. There is no other way you've seen this much death in your life. There is no way. Oh, he missed. Yeah, unfortunately. Philadelphia. She lives in Philadelphia, obviously. I mean, there are a lot of Asians that live in Pennsylvania, particularly in, like, Philadelphia. That's what CJ told me. That's what CJ told me. Prox Crest of the Beast in the bedroom. Yeah, we didn't really need to know that. we didn't need to know that. This is the minigame of all time. It sure is, isn't it? What kind of noise is that? What? You did it already? You're incredible. This isn't good. I've never even passed this test. How could you do it so quickly and make it look so easy? Well, now proceed to make a grilled cheese. Okay. You're the best Swabby of all time, so I guess I'll just give you the bombs. Go on, take them. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Really serious, okay? Okay? Panda, why are you like this? I generally do have to ask. Hey, we get. Hey, then that's more like it. The weapon of my people. The weapon of choice of my people. That's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in everything about how badly things could go for you. You've been love starved for 17 years. Okay. I've been for 25 years. For 25. You don't see me posting stuff like that. Kind of blow up that merchant island. Camaro and I team up to... Me just so I can blow up things. Camaro so you can get rid of the merchant island. You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in and everything, how badly things go for you. Like just now, the only reason you got what you did is because we left a simple-minded little rat like Nico behind to look after things. No one else would have parted with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend on using those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jaboon's treasure too. Right now, Jaboon is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on. And you're letting me know this why exactly? But the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. We can't get in without breaking down the door. We're going to relax in town and eat our fill of whatever this town has to offer, but we're leaving for outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jaboon tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we'll come sailing right by you tomorrow morning, and believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. You better be quick, kid. But, of course, due to the curse, the sun will never rise until we break it. So it's like Octopath 2, the sun never rises. At that certain point in the game. For 25 years, oh, come on. Yeah, and it never ended for me. It's 25 years and goes on to this day. Lamp, oil, rope, bombs, you want it. It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. You know, for the longest time I thought they were trying to say rupees, but they just said it the wrong way, but no, I guess they say rubies. We're all struggling to find love in our own journey. Maybe so. Well, except Camaro. Camaro never fails with that. But he's also the Rizzler, so that makes sense. Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer. I don't know why is that so quotable. How do you humans live this long without redacted? Probably because we're not you. Oh, they sell bombs too. Nice. My local shop sells bombs. This is amazing. Self-control. Yeah, that's one way. That's one way to put it, Gerudo King. We have self-control. You don't. Is this really the question you want to be asking? Apparently it is. Apparently it is. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what that girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jaboon and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer. The concept of dying of a skill issue is far less common in modern society, so I don't know, just live with it. I mean, that's just technically true. Let's see, we need to go down south. I don't like restraint. Well, maybe you should learn a little bit of restraint. Sometimes you probably should have restraint. We know! Yeah, weak! Indeed, you are weak for doing that. Who invited Thunderous in this game? Ganondorf did. This is literally a curse by Ganondorf. You're mentally weak, okay. And? Doesn't mean you have an excuse to be like this. We are aware. So anyway, about that story, with that water spout returning, yeah, I've actually been under a tornado before. That actually happened when I was in middle school. I'm not sure if I told you guys the story, but, I've actually been underneath a tornado without realizing it. So when I was in middle school, there was one day where we had a bunch of tornadoes happen in Texas, and, well, I happened to be I was in middle school PE at the time. I was just about to change classes, so we'd already packed our stuff. We'd already changed our clothes back into our normal clothes. And, the power went out. So, mind you, this is like early afternoon. This is like 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., something like that. So it's over halfway through the day, right? Power goes out. We think, oh, it's just whatever, you know. Well, then as time goes on, they tell us to go into the locker rooms because they're the most secure area, really, of the school. And, yeah, we start to find out, because we overhear, like, the coaches and whatnot, and they're saying, yeah, we're in a storm. We're in a pretty severe storm. And now I don't realize how severe it actually is until... The thing is, a lot of parents actually went and got their kids. I was with a friend of mine. We're still friends to this day. But, the point is, of the matter, is that we never got picked up, so we just stayed there then the entire rest of the day. There were no classes the rest of the day. It was still like another 2 or 3 hours of the day, but we just did not do anything. Because, yeah, that's just how it was. And so after, you know, on my bus ride home, on the bus ride home, let's see. I saw like the aftermath of everything. I was like, wow, there's some houses that are actually just destroyed and stuff like that. And when I got home, I found out that, yeah, there was actually a lot of tornadoes that were touching down. And here's the crazy thing. The next year, I actually found out how bad things actually were. Is that we were actually, like, one of the principals actually took a picture, because I guess he was like a storm chaser at Florida or something like that. And so he took a picture above the sky on that day, and there was actually a tornado above the school. I mean, it wasn't like a few feet above the school. It was like a couple hundred feet above the school. But still, it was actually directly over the school at one point. So it actually been underneath the tornado. I have lived through a tornado. I've actually been in one. Well, not in one, but under one. I never knew that. I never knew that until then. I had no idea in the situation that we were actually under a tornado. How crazy is that? I suppose chat's really dead for a story like this. You know what this means, right? What does it mean? You can say that you survived being within 100 feet of a tornado. I'm not sure exactly how close it was. Like, I'm not sure exactly how high up it was. A lot of bloodlines could have ended that day. A lot of bloodlines. I suppose you're right. Actually, no one died that day. No one died from the tornadoes. Even though there was a lot of tornadoes that touched down, the warnings were actually really good, so no one actually died from it. People were actually warned well ahead of time, so there were actually none that died. Lived through a tornado in the same way that guy on Twitter as a second-generation Holocaust survivor. But I was literally underneath one, though. Which is more than the Holocaust survivor can say. Could have died otherwise. You are the storm that is approaching. I am the storm that is approaching. Broken black. I don't understand the reference. Next to a tornado. It's shocking how you survived. I mean, I do live in Tornado Alley. I do live in Tornado Alley. It's not that weird to be caught in a tornado here. Isn't there a fairy isle around here or something? Oh god! Oh jeez! That scared me. He isn't a Holocaust survivor. His great grandpa was and wants to make it his thing. I don't understand what they're talking about. Do you guys know what they're referencing? What is 4? Oh, jeez. Oh no, I missed. This thing takes way too long to come back. There we go. We have killed a whirlpool. Oh, hey. Yeah, this is a great fairy in Wind Waker, guys. Oh, Waker of the Winds. Thanks to you, I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. Wait, isn't this like halfway through the game? Almost halfway. As thanks, I shall give you a little of my power. We got double magic. Blind people with guns. Yeah, that's never gonna go well. When a black woman speaks, what? This great fairy looks weird. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's trying to say. Maybe like 4 or 5 streams. I think it's gonna be a little bit longer than that, but not by much. Is Aces better than Breath of the Wild? It truly is. I mean, I didn't mean to go to get that, but that's probably a good thing that I got it. They'll make later in the game when you need more magic to be a lot less of a burden. I didn't know Great Fairy design was good. Maybe. Well, the Fairy Queen in this game. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. We have no memes to stream? I'm kind of surprised. What is your luck on stat if it was given 5 luck? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean by that, Panda? K. Raheem? Probably Donlot probably designed the fairy in that game. Donlot designed the fairy in that game. Wow, that was awkward.
Have you noticed? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle, the land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen.
Perhaps this is the curse that Baloo spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we do not need to worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. Why, you mean a few hours? We can speak with Jaboon after you do. Didn't mean Donald, I'm talking about the actual Breath of the Wild character designer. Well, yeah, but he must have designed the fairies, surely. Bigger women is peak design, yeah, he probably would think that, wouldn't he? Let's return to see Granny. Oh, so, Arrow, don't go, don't leave, don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. Grandma is always happy to see your bright, shining face. Grandma is Nobunaga? She's speaking in third person. My dear sweet Sultan, you're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol have been so hard. I've been trying so hard to be strong. I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry. I hadn't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Impo's granddaughter it may fuss it on. But... yeah, those are the only good designs. Thanks for helping, yeah. This is all I can give you right now. You can keep it in an empty bottle. Elixir soup. So this doubles your attack power, and it has 2 helpings. It's pretty much like a blue potion that gives you extra attack, and it has 2 servings. It's just really good. But don't do anything reckless, alright? So yeah, we have upped attack, at least until the next time we take damage. So hypothetically, if you don't have a skill issue, you can keep your double attack for quite a while. For a good while, honestly. You know what? I think we'll probably leave it off around here. I think this is a good spot to leave off. We made a lot of progress. I mean, we beat 2 freaking dungeons. I would say that's quite a bit of progress. I don't know about you, but it seems like quite a bit of progress to me. How about we do like a short chat thing, I guess? I don't know. If you want to know who's the character designer for Breath of the Wild 2 at this point, perhaps the credit should mention it. Some random Japanese guy, I would assume. I just don't know who. Get ready to skill issue soon, chat. No, they won't get to do that. They won't get to do it, not this stream anyway. So this is a very productive stream. I would too. Cheese maxing? What even is cheese maxing? Oh, stream over? For the most part. So, I guess I should probably spend this time to talk about this week's schedule. This week's schedule is going to be a little bit weird. Streams from now until Saturday are going to be kind of weird. They're going to start an hour later which means they're probably gonna be shorter. So yeah, if you're like, wait, why is he not live? It's 6:40 or whatever. Well, that's because I can't. I have to work an hour later, so I'll have to push it back like an hour, which sucks, but that's just how it goes, you know. Full heal plus double attack power, least broken Breath of the Wild recipe right there. Yep. The only thing it doesn't give you is extra hearts. Zero experience with Zelda prior to Breath of the Wild. I mean, that's also what I feel about Fire Emblem and Gay's designer. Is that they didn't know what a Fire Emblem game was. Although I can't pin it solely on the character designer, because I also feel like whoever designed the gameplay also had never played a Fire Emblem before. That's right, guys. Your favorite segment. It's where I bash on Gay. Work schedule do be like that, but I mean, to be fair, it's gonna be closing next week, so. So I mean, 1 week of 1 week of nuisance. 1 week of nuisance for more free time afterwards. But yeah. So the streams will start Engage trashing. I like how she shows up whenever I start trashing Engage. This is she apparently yeah. You like me bashing Engage or just like me ranting for some reason. I've never heard anyone liking. I always thought people would hate me ranting, but you like me ranting. I'm surprised. Specifically to bash Engage. This is why people should tune into my streams. I don't think a VTuber artist has ever played a Fire Emblem game even. I don't necessarily know about that, but I don't really think what they were doing with Engage. I think a lot of people on Engage's development team had never played a Fire Emblem game before. Because, like I said, both the art direction as well as the actual gameplay does not really feel like doesn't really feel like rant. She really wants me to rant. Okay, well, I mean, we're on the topic of Engage, so I mean, I can definitely rant about it. When he can't get married because he doesn't want to get engaged, it's a bad reference. That's part of the reason I hate Engage. Is just it has a dumb name. Like, it sounds like the name of a mobile game. It really does. And Fire Emblem Engage sounds like what a mobile game, like some stupid spin-off would be called. It doesn't sound like an actual. It doesn't sound like an actual title. It doesn't sound like a main series title. It generally doesn't. I'm not sure what they were thinking when they decided it. Like, it sounds really corny. It's not a good one. Aren't the two of you supposed to stream and gay together? Supposedly. I'm not sure if that's. I'm not sure how that's. I'm not sure if she has any intention of doing that. It is a mobile game. Heroes 2, in fact. I've heard some people call it Heroes 2. It's a gotcha. It has no story. I mean, it does, but it's just like, it's so garbage it might as well not exist. It's kind of sad that both Fire Emblem and Zelda have had their Switch games that just haven't really enjoyed. Well, that's not entirely true. Well, I mean, that's not true, because I enjoyed Three Houses. I do like Three Houses. But in Gay is really bad, and I don't really like the Wilds games. But I do like Link's Awakening's remake, and Echoes of Wisdom. It's not perfect by any means, but I think it's a step in the right direction. I hope you know I'm 100% serious about playing Gaiden with you. I think you are at this point, actually. I think you are serious about it. For Maki, I have no idea. I'm not honestly sure. She's never really brought it up since then. But Gaiden, I think you think you are pretty serious about. Has bad gacha tier story. Probably does. I've never really played gacha, so I don't really know. I know it does have gacha in it, but let's see here. I think I'm gonna end it off here. I know it's been a little bit abrupt, but see you guys tomorrow when we do chapter 15 and we try to train up Sophia. That's gonna be fun. That's not gonna be fun. And then on Tuesday I'll do more of this. So I'll see you guys then.